No, that doesn't. No. Anybody? Okay, someone's over here. Hi. Please say hi if you're watching because it doesn't look like TikTok's working. I don't know if they're not letting me go live or I don't really know what the deal is there. It's so weird. Why is it giving a black? That's very weird. Who's saying hello? Hi, Amy. Okay, well, I don't know, TikTok. Maybe they're mad at me. What the heck? Let me just go off. I'm just going to end and come back. It says you're doing great. Keep up the good work. No one is here. So weird. Hi, Renee. Hi, everyone. Let me just try again with TikTok. I don't know what's going on. I don't have to be live over there. It's fine. Okay, it looks like it's working now. Now it's showing me. Okay, all right. There we go. Hi, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I'm going to just work on my man blanket a little bit. How you like that? Not much going on. I had a very busy weekend working, and I'm ready to switch gears to a new week. Thank you. Looks pretty good. Like I literally did nothing to it today. I just let it do its thing. So I'm pretty happy with it. Um, yeah, thank you. Went all the way to Virginia Beach for that. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and put this up. Oh yeah, people are here. Put this up um, on overhead and then get my man blanket out and start working on it. How was everyone's weekend? How's everybody doing? I'm not wearing shorts today. It's like the worst when you can see my legs in the video. I think it's if I'm wearing shorts, it looks like I'm naked from the waist down, which I'm not. It's just like weird. Okay, let's see. I'm doing ginger ale tonight. Let me just show these off a little bit. Leia the human gave me these. She sells them in her on her I don't know if she has an Etsy shop or where she sells them, but check out Leia the Human's page and get you some of those. It's a chicken salad. No, it's beautiful stitch markers. I'm Amy Bryson says I'm going to work on my sweetheart star. I need to get it finished so I can start a wedding gift. I gifted the blanket posted in the I saw some beautiful blankets posted in the group today. I think I saw that one, Renee. It was really beautiful. Some really nice stuff. I have a sweetheart star that I need to make. I wonder if I should do a live video and do it live. I can tell that my chair is too far back because I was doing something else this weekend, not crochet related. So at this desk, I gotta squeeze myself back in. There we go. Okay, let's see. Man blanket. Man blanket. We love a man blanket. Oh, looks like I already cut the yarn to get ready for the next color. What's next? The tote. Amy says, I don't know how to classify this week. I had a professional development day on Monday. Tuesday was crazy because of class Valentine's Day. I got Wednesday off for the Super Bowl. Wow. Then you had a snow day too, right? Didn't you tell me you had a snow day one day? Or that was that Wednesday, maybe. Should I be starting a new one of these? Do I have one already started? This is like a bottomless bag of yarn. I feel like I'm going to get to, yes, I do have one started. I feel like I'm going to get to the bottom of this yarn and find something that I bought at Joann's that I forgot about. I hope it's something good. I hope it's candy. Oh, well, what the heck. Okay, here we go. What row am I on? I'm on row 5. So I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 repeats of the pattern, and I think it calls for 14 or 15 total repeats. And this is the 5th one here. I'm maybe a third of the way done, plus the border. Feels like it's never going to be done, but I have stacks of WIPs over here. What would you all think about doing the Sweetheart Star? Maybe I'll do that next. Hi, sweet Linda. It's so nice. Thank you very much for the finger heart or whatever that is. Appreciate it. This is the 6-Day Man blanket. I'm using Vanna's Choice in 5 colors. They're the exact colors from the pattern. I think they're called taupe, chocolate, silver gray, charcoal, and honey. I think those are the names of the colors, but you can check the pattern to make sure. Hi. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't going to today because my friend Alea, we were doing this together, this crochet along, and she had something come up, so she couldn't come on tonight. And but I have, like I said, I'm only a third of the way done, and I think we only have one more live to go in our crochet along. So I figured I would just come on and just, work on it a little bit. Thanks for following. Oh, goodness. And I appreciate you being here. What's everyone working on? What's everyone doing tonight? What did everybody have for dinner? How was your Sunday? I have company coming this week, so I kind of wanted to clear out my my freezer a little bit. So I got out the remnants of my Christmas ham. I had a ham bone with a ton of ham left on it, and I put that in the Instant Pot a little bit ago with some beans and carrots and onions and celery and all that good stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that comes out. I can smell it. It smells amazing. Hamburgers and french fries, that sounds good too. Can never go wrong with that. Homemade bean soup and cornbread. Oh, yep, that's exactly what I was after, but I don't have any cornbread. Wish I had thought of that. I don't think I have any cornmeal that I could make some. What company? Yeah, my sister's coming with her granddaughter. I'm excited about that. So I I need to have company every few weeks so that I can clean the house. If I didn't have company, I don't think I would ever clean the house. Taking my daughter to a museum event tomorrow for President's Day, then we're going out to lunch. Well, that's nice. Hi, Debbie. I would much rather have home cooked meals. I don't know about if I agree with that. I love eating out. I really love eating out, and I think I'm a decent cook, but I have to have the urge to cook. Like, I would not have cooked that soup unless I was like, I thought about it and I thought I should clear out this fridge so I can make room for groceries. And I have too much, frozen stuff in there. I'm like a hoarder. I freeze the bones. I had a friend that was here a couple weeks ago and we cooked two chickens just to have like chicken to eat. And I cooked two chickens at once. And so I have the bones from those two chickens that I saved. I'm like, I'm going to make soup with these, you know. So I had two things like that in the freezer that I had saved to like make soup with, and I just decided to cook one of them up, clear some space. I wanted to wait for my daughter to cook that ham because she was here for Christmas and she asked for ham, but I realized I could just cook it up and freeze some of the soup for her. That'll make her just as happy as if I cooked it when she was here. But I could always eat a hamburger. Oh, you did salmon for Christmas. I love salmon. I used to do salmon at Christmas as well. My son eats fish, but he doesn't eat other kinds of meat. So I would, um, when it was just me and the kids doing holiday dinners, I stopped doing like a big turkey or ham or whatever, and I asked the kids like, what do you want for Christmas? And they said, how about that salmon that you make? Just bought a bunch of raffle tickets for my daughter's school fundraiser, and they're giving away a quarter of a processed cow. I would love that. I don't know that I would have anywhere to put it though. Let's see. What will be the dimensions of the man blanket? It will be 60 by 70. I think for this one, I gave resize instructions in the pattern. I don't always do that, but um, people, some people like to make it exactly as it's written. They want to know exactly what yarn to get, what hook to use, and what size it's going to be. And that I think is actually a small portion of the population of crocheters, Most crocheters, I think they like to resize and they like to do their own thing. Thank you so much. What a beautiful profile photo you have. Miss Saroj Sahag. Lug, I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry. Hi, Heather. Thanks for following. Let's see. Tomorrow morning, I have Craft and Chat in the Betty McKnittiverse. So if you want to craft and chat with me tomorrow morning, I'm not much of a morning person, but I'll be awake for that. $10 a.m. Eastern Time. And then let's see. Tuesday, I have the 6-day hexagon cardigan crochet along. Thank you very much, Miss Jude. Yeah, I chose colors that I thought a man would like. He told me he had brown furniture. So I wanted to make something that would go with his furniture with just a little pop of color. I like the mustard. I like that mustard color, so I think I was putting a little bit of myself in there. You want to do the crochet along? I think there's a link in my, if you go up to my link tree, there's a link for the 6-day cardigan, crochet along, hexagon cardigan, crochet along. And you can sign up for that. It's done over Zoom calls, and then I email the replays to anybody who signs up. And then the craft and chat I do almost every week, sometimes more than one a week, in the Betty McKnittiverse, which is my membership community. And there's a monthly fee for it, and you have access to all the craft and chats that I do over Zoom calls and lots of other things too. There's lots of other things in there. Free patterns, exclusive patterns that I don't release on my website, early looks at stuff that haven't published yet. Yeah, Debbie's saying I might be there tomorrow. She's one of our members. But if you want to join the Betty McKnittiverse, it's bettymcknittiverse.com. You can go there and choose either a monthly or an annual plan. If you choose the annual plan, it's the same cost as 10 months. So you get 2 months free. And then you, by the end of the way that I give access, I drip out access to my pattern library. So it takes a year before you will have access to the whole thing. But by the end of a year, you'll have all my patterns. So if you're somebody that buys all my patterns, then you're better off. How much is the monthly dues? I think it's $12.97 right now. I just increased it. It goes up every year, but whenever you join, your rate is going to stay at that amount as long as you're in the McKnittiverse. So when I raise the price, your membership price stays the same as long as you don't leave. If you leave and come back, you have to come back at the higher rate. And I raised it $2 this year. I raised it $1 last year, and I raised it $2 this year because I added so much stuff last year. Incredible amount of stuff. Hi, somebody on Facebook says, I'm doing a 6-day kit blanket in Raider colors, okay? With big twist yarn. That sounds fun. Sounds like a fun one. It's also a great community. It is a great community. I really enjoy it, and we have we have fun in the other groups too. But the McKnitverse is really personal. You get to, it's more intimate. You really get to know people. We have a nice little group. Facebook user says it's soft. The big twist is soft, isn't it? Heather Marie says, TikTok being a pain. What's going on? Is it like in and out? I don't know if my I don't know if my internet is weird, but it wouldn't let me go live at first. It said I was live, but it was like obviously nobody was joining, nothing was happening. Um, Jude is asking, where are you located? I'm in New York. I used to be in New York. I'm in North Carolina now. I moved last year, or I moved in 2021. I moved down here. I'm trying to figure this sweetheart slash Aussie situation while getting dinner ready and controlling my crazy kids. Okay, so when you talk to me on the live from the Facebook group, I don't know who it doesn't tell me your name. It just says Facebook user. It's because you're inside of a group, because I'm broadcasting this into a private group. So are you the person that was asking and I said you have to watch for stripe symmetry? And then I said the wrong pattern at first. I said baby girl. I'm actually working on I'm actually working on re-releasing the baby blanket patterns and adding a adding a version with the Australian confetti effect, and it's going to be like a rainbow effect. So that's a new thing I'm doing this year. And it's like the next big thing I want to work on. I have some loose ends to tie up with other things, but so I do have an Aussie confetti version, baby blanket version that I'm working on. But the thing that you need to know about Aussie confetti, everybody, no one reads the pattern, okay? No one reads the pattern all the way through. So whenever you're starting a pattern, you have to read it all the way through to understand. But the 6-day kid blanket is meant to end on row 4. That's this one here. The end of the granny, not the end of the double crochet, because you can see it like splays out when on these rows, and then the square off doesn't work after here. So what happens is people follow the pattern, and the pattern goes row 2 3 I'm sorry, it goes 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then they change colors. But that's not what the pattern says to do. It says to change before it says to change before 7, and what I'm doing here, which is vivid chevron. So you're supposed to change after 7 and after 4, right? So there are people that just follow the pattern, and they just go 2 to 7 with the pattern, okay? And then that will end you with this at the top. So if you're striping with that, then you end up with this other thing. So you have to end with this for it to look great. So you have to plan for that at the top of your blanket. And that's what that's what the square off rows help with. They help give you a balanced stripe at the top and bottom. Yeah, you want to mirror your blanket on both ends. So then what happens is people get like halfway through the blanket and they go, uh-oh, if I do this the way it's written, I'm going to have half of a stripe at the top, and it's not going to look great. So you have to pay attention and plan your stripes. And the viral pattern talks about it. It's not as important with the Aussie confetti, but if you want to do Aussie confetti and square off, you have to plan for that last stripe and that first stripe to be the same color. Okay? You have to plan your stripe sequence. So you have to measure, you have to swatch, you have to measure, you have to plan it out. The name of the pattern is the 6-Day Man Blanket. And I know my ads are annoying on my website, but a lot of people want the pattern for free. So that's how I give it to you for free, is by putting it on the website with ads. Then I get paid. Okay, so you either pay or you look at the ads. I'm sorry they're annoying, but that's how I make money. If you had signed up for my business class, I would have explained that all to you and how to do it for yourself. So you could live in a beach house too. No one wants to read anything these days. It's true. Teresa says, what kind of yarn? It's Vanna's choice. And I'm using a 6.5mm hook. Thank you. I think the colors are called taupe, chocolate, charcoal, silver gray, and honey. But I could be wrong. But they're all in the pattern. Hi, Amanda. I mean, I don't like sites with ads either, but that's how this business works. Thank you, Beverly. Beverly says, everyone hit the like tab. Yeah, everybody follow and share or subscribe or whatever. Do all the things. Click all the things. I mean, no one likes ads, but that's how things get paid for. That's how you I mean, that's if you're going to offer free content, that is the way to do it. I mean, you don't think I'm going to just work for free, do you? Crocheters love free content, so there you go. It's there for you, but you gotta look at the ads. Hi, Beverly Miller. Yes, it has been going great. I'm doing great. Thank you so much, and I hope life has been going well for you as well. I moved to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Um, when was that? It was like November of 20. I guess I can't even say last year. It's been just a little more than a year, but it was like the end of 2021. I moved down here to be close to the ocean and enjoy the healing power of the ocean every day. I woke up right before sunset today, and I'm not usually up at that hour, but I got out of bed and I walked down to the beach and I watched the sun come up, and it was incredibly healing. And I can do that every day, and it's been really beneficial for me. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that you noticed my nails. I got the color change, cat eye color change, and they made fun of me. I have to see if I can get them. I don't think that's cold enough to get them to change colors, but they turned purple. But they made fun of me at the nail salon because they said nobody asks for that anymore. Nobody has asked for this nail polish here in a really long time, is what they told me. And then he said, maybe this trend is coming back. And I was like, I guess he was trying to tell me that I'm out of style. I don't really know. And then I shut up his face when I said, well, they look great on YouTube. He wasn't expecting this old Karen looking lady to be a YouTuber now, was he? No, I don't think he was. This one was on clearance. I got it for $3.47. Charcoal gray, it's called. Does anyone make the mile a minute Afghans anymore? I have not seen one of those in so long. I had an aunt, a great aunt that used to make them. She would knit the strips and then crochet them together. And I remember my uncle, trendsetter, trend bringer backer. I remember my uncle telling me that she knitted and crocheted. Like, she made blankets that are knit and crochet. He was really impressed by that. Life at the beach seems like the best life. It is. There is a trade-off because it's very quiet here during the winter months, which I love. I have started making a point of going up to Norfolk, Virginia Beach once every week or so to, I got this great haircut the other day. I went up there and found a new a hairstylist, and I really like her so far. So I got my hair cut. I did some shopping. I just was out. I got Shake Shack because we don't have that here. Just was out among the out in the real world because it is very quiet and very lonely out here sometimes. But I don't feel lonely because I have a lot of connections and I have plenty to do. But I'm just saying it could be lonely for a lot of people. Your second hometown, Virginia Beach. Yep. And then in the summertime, it gets really busy, and there were a couple months there I had nonstop guests in the summertime. So um, it, it was definitely not lonely. It was a lot of fun being able to open up my house to, friends and family and share this amazing beach where I live. Even during the busy season, there's still always plenty of room on the beach. It's never really super crowded like when you go to, um, like the beaches in New Jersey. From I don't know what they're like now, but I just remember years ago going to the beach in New Jersey and having like so many people. There's almost nowhere to put your towel down, right? Let's see. Beverly says, same old, same old. I made your tree scar. Oh, nice. I'm taking a break before starting a new project. I just love watching your videos. I did, but lost interest in them. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Colette. Colette says, I was trying to comment on the Facebook Live and couldn't figure out where everyone else was. So hello there. Yes, we're on YouTube and TikTok. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, and in the Facebook groups. Heather Marie says Shake Shack. Girl, you've never had Shake Shack? Are you serious? It's like a burger joint. Um, I wonder if maybe it's a New York thing. But they have one in Virginia Beach, and I went and had some of that. It was delish. Nice burgers, really nice burgers, and I think I had cheese fries. They were okay. Oh, you're from Illinois, so maybe you haven't experienced Shake Shack. What kind of burger places do you have in Illinois? Do you have In and Out? I mean, people talk about In and Out all the time. I've had that. I don't think it's that great. Whataburger, I've had that also. I think it's okay. We have Sonic here. I don't usually get burgers when I go to Sonic, though. I don't think they have the best burgers. I don't really like their burgers that much. I would rather have they have like good, like chicken, popcorn chicken with stuff like that. Their drinks, of course, are great. Shake Shack is kind of like Steak and Shake, somebody said. Oh, Chick-fil-A? Okay. Chick-fil-A is delicious. Colette, was that you asking about the stripe symmetry before? Where I live, it's very lonely. In the spring and summer, I raise a garden, so I keep busy. I can every vegetable that comes out of it. I also make kimchi about 3 to 4 times a year. That's Beverly Miller. Oh, kimchi. I bought the goji I forget how to pronounce it, but I bought the flakes, the red pepper flakes, to make some last year. I put them in something. I was putting them in my pho, I think. Um, but I never made my kimchi with them. I wanted to make cucumber kimchi. Then I was watching these videos um, about people making kimchi. The Korean grandmother making the kimchi. She made white kimchi. Oh my gosh. And then these really cute Korean people. This lady feeds her Korean parents different American foods, and the dad stuffs his face, and they're so cute. And they just always love. They did Thanksgiving turkey, and then they had chili, and the dad like says all these funny stuff, and just like stuffs his face with the food. He's a freaking adorable. Really, really cute. I think I have it figured out, but you have me scared that I really don't. Okay, so why don't you post it? Get the yeah, just post it. Get it all figured out um how many points and then how many repeats, and then plan out your stripes so that you know, so that the first and last stripe are the same color as your edge. That's what has to happen. It's not as serious with the Australian confetti as it is with the viral stripe, because the viral stripe ends on the wrong place. Yeah, aren't they so cute? I forget what she was feeding him, but he was like, takes the chili and like wraps it up in seaweed and eats it. And oh, and then they did the lobster rolls. They got lobster rolls from some place, and they were so cute with those lobster rolls. My God, they were like, I don't want to finish it. It's so good. They're really, really cute. Using 4 colors and you end on row 4, then I would be okay. Yep, you got it. You're doing it, Colette. You got it. And you can always keep us posted as we go along too. And you're going to have that extra row 3 in there too, right? Or you just, depending on how you do the bottom, just make the bottom match the top. Let's see. What am I on row 2? Hallelujah. You got it, girl. You got it. Come on, this ain't not serious. You're going to make that perfect, beautiful blanket. I know it's going to be great. We got you. We got you. Yeah, you can use the coloring sheet too. Colette, are you in the McKnitiverse? If you're in the McKnitiverse, let me know. I'll send you the coloring sheet. Um, this is the other thing that happens in the McKnitiverse. You get the whole pattern library um, over the course of a year, right? If you're in there, you get like 3 or 4 a month, and then I do bonus content too. So, what did I do bonus content for February? I think I did the sweetheart stuff. Um, so yeah, then I'll do like the seasonal stuff. So in case you join in December, then you're gonna get like the first set you're gonna get is like the 6 day kid blanket, the 6 day star blanket, the basic stuff. But maybe you want to do the tree skirt, so I'll give bonus content as the tree skirt. So um and then sometimes every once in a while somebody is like, when am I gonna get the da 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 the coloring sheet? And I'll just give it to them because I really honestly have no idea. And sometimes I like move those. I move them around in the folders too. So if you're like, hey, I really want da da da, I'll just give it to you over there. Especially if you're on the annual plan, because you're going to get it eventually anyways. You can't just dip in and grab everything and leave, which is what was happening when I was on Patreon. People would join, and then this seems off, but it's not. People would join, and I used to have tiers over there like $1. I think I had a $1 tier, $1, $3, $5, 10. I don't know what I was thinking, but I had all these different tiers. But people would join for $1, go in, grab a bunch of content, and then leave. It really was not the right platform. I like the McKnitiverse so much better because we have, it's almost like its own like social media feed. You can post your pictures of stuff there, which on Patreon you couldn't do. Where do we go to join? It's BettyMcKnitiverse.com. I'll put it in the chat. I don't know if TikTok will let me post a link, but I'll try it. No ads. It's completely ad free. Beverly says, I just made a big crock of kimchi. The reason was I ate at a fast food restaurant and ended up with a 2-month case of E. coli poisoning. Oh my God, that's terrible. It's one thing I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Oh my gosh. Is kimchi good for it? Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, the bonuses this month were the 6-day sweetheart blanket, the 6-day sweetheart star blanket, the hooded infinity scarf, which I said I was going to do on a live and I didn't do, and the 6-day chunky throw. Those are the 4 patterns you would get this month as bonus content. Plus, you're going to get the first month of the pattern library. And you can also, I think I still have it set up where you can access the entire library of the exclusives. I'm starting to put more and more stuff in there, so I'm pretty soon I'm going to change that so that those drip out one or two a month, because it's a lot to give out up front, and then people sometimes people just grab and go, they grab and go. But the best thing about it is really the people and the Zoom calls and the community, and we work on projects together. You see all the stuff I'm working on I haven't released yet. There's a secret unicorn pattern. Well, there are secret patterns that I call unicorn patterns, but it's not an actual unicorn. Someone came in and said, "Where's the unicorn?" It's not. I call them unicorns because they're exclusive in there and I don't release them to the public. I'm about to pre-release this big scarf that I made, this ginormous, ridiculous, it's ridiculous actually, the scarf. So yeah, you get the pre-releases too. Once I have it all worked up and ready, before I have it, the photos done, before I do my photo shoot and everything for it, I release it in the Magnetiverse. The best people on earth to be a part of are those who crochet. I think so. Thanks for sharing the live. Kimchi is the best probiotic there is? Wow. I guess I didn't realize that. I'm going to start making more. I'll start making it, eating it with everything. I mean, Korean people eat it with everything. What is making that noise? What is that noise? I don't know where that noise is coming from. It's like a. That's weird. I don't know what that noise is. Something over here. There's something over here making a noise. I don't know what it is. It's so strange. That is the weird thing about living alone, and then you hear a noise and it's like it's like scary. Like, what am I hearing? What's happening? Who's here? The other night, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, thank you, Yarn Witch, for the gifts. I appreciate it so much. Um, Out of nowhere, the wind picked up, and Anders says, "You sold something, maybe." No, that's when it goes cha-ching. Uh, the wind picked up out of nowhere in the middle of the night. I couldn't sleep because I kept hearing this banging. So I go out on the porch. I'm like, I bring my lawn chairs in, and then I go out on the back porch and I'm like, what the heck is banging out here? And then I realize underneath the house it's the lids of the garbage cans banging open and closed. And and that was keeping me up. So I had to go downstairs and I had to knock the garbage cans over and knock the lids over so that they would not bang like that and keep me up, because it had me really freaked out. Kimchi is good for people who have cancer. Wow. No wonder Koreans are so healthy. My soup is smelling really good. I hope it's delicious. Yeah, I did something with my settings so that when I open certain apps, the notifications will turn off. Did you know you could do that? So I set it so when I open Zoom, um, the notifications are silenced, and when I open Ecamm Live, which is my streaming software, the notifications go off. So I don't think it's a notification. I don't know what it is though. Maybe it's the love box. My daughter gave me this little love box a couple years ago for my birthday, and it's just like this little electronic box. And it has I don't think it makes noise though, but it's the type of noise that it sounds like it could be. I think she got it at Uncommon Goods. It's this little box you can send, and she has one too, so we send these little notes to each other. And on the front of the box, there's like this little heart that spins around when there's a note, when they've sent you a note. Andrew's got his whole crew here. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Y'all are the best. BettyMcKnitiverse.com, and it's McKnit it with an I. I'll put it in the chat again. Right now I have the 6-day hexagon cardigan crochet along going on, and any event that I do, whether it's just in the McKnitiverse or it's out in the world, I always put like links to it in the McKnitiverse, so it's all really organized. And if I'm doing a crochet along on Facebook, you will you'll get the link to, go and find it. It's really easy to find. You'll know everything I'm doing. Um, so yeah, I'm doing that. And let me see. The hexagon cardigan. I've done 3 days of it, and I have 3 more to go, and I've kind of split them up. And then the other thing we do in the McKnitiverse is we kind of have like a project or something that we're all working on together. In the beginning of January, I had a meeting for us to set our crochet intentions for the year. And so we just kind of got together and talked about what we wanted to do, what WIPs we had that we wanted to make sure we completed, or have a strategy for works in progress. Sorry. And then I did like, I don't know, like maybe 6 meetings where we did something off of that list that we all worked on something off of that crochet or intentions list. I haven't really figured out what we're doing next. A lot of people are working on one of the unicorn patterns, which is the regular star blanket has 7 points, and I have one in the McKnitiverse that has 8. And there are people really enjoyed making that one. There are a couple people making it and that have made it several times. I'm still trying to do something like design with it, so we worked on that for a while. Maybe I'll start that back up after the hexagon cardigan crochet along, and we'll start doing that. We were knitting a lot. There were people in the McKnitiverse last year that wanted to knit more, and so I did a series about crocheters learn to knit. I did learn to knit socks. And then, yeah, Betty McKnitiverse with an I, like universe. Guess I'm gonna have to say goodbye, my internet. Oh, well, it was good seeing you, Beverly. I do hope you continue to feel well. Appreciate you being here. I have never crocheted a sock. I've had people ask me many times if I would do one. Yeah, Colette, you're welcome. We're here for you. We really are. I know sometimes it seems like because we just send you to the FAQ or whatever, um, that we don't. Did you hear that? Did you all hear that? Y'all heard that sound, right? What was that? I don't know what that sound is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Freaked out. I haven't either, but it is a category in our local fair. I know that there are, somebody sent me one we've talked about it in my little group, and I think somebody sent me one. Haven't found one I really liked. A pattern for a crochet sock. You working on your WIP? What is it? Whip it good. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep going. I'm hungry for that soup. I hope it turned out good. It smells good. Working on a bunny. Thank you for Easter. Oh man. Easter's coming, huh? Thank you. These colors are, well, this is the 6-day man blanket. These are colors I chose for a man that asked me for a blanket, and um, I said, "Well, what color is your furniture? What colors would you like?" And he said, "I guess brown to go with my couch." So I did choose these colors to appeal to like a more masculine aesthetic, but it bothers people sometimes when I say that, um, because I guess a lot of women really like these colors, as I do, and some men really love pink and purple. So I don't think I'm going to rename this pattern, but I do think I'm going to rename my baby blanket patterns because I had named them baby boy blanket, baby girl blanket. Um, and there are people that don't like that, so I just want to be respectful and use inclusive language. Making socks. Nice. Maybe one of my visitors left something behind. Maybe? It's so weird. I wonder what it is. Hi, I'm making the 6-day man blanket. I wish I had cornbread. I wish I had jalapeno cornbread right now. Whoops. Thank you so much. You don't like cornbread, but you'll make it for your family. Computer, add cornbread to my list. Ah. I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow because I have to drop my car off to be fixed. So I'm going to be out here for like 2 weeks with no car. I'm actually going to go down there tomorrow and see, like, do you guys have a loaner or something that I can use while my car's out here? Um, I don't want to spend a lot of money on it, but um, also I know they're going to try and get me to buy a new car if I ask for that. And I really like my Outlander that I have a lot. It's special to me. Uh, my friend makes chili with cornbread. She turns the muffin pan upside down and makes it that way. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was last year when I was moving down here, I was I had a surgery scheduled for the beginning of the year, and the surgery was scheduled before I moved down here. It all just kind of happened in a weird way, and so I decided to just go ahead with the surgery in New York, and in progress moving down here. I didn't get a U-Haul or anything. I got rid of most of my stuff because this place is furnished, and I put some stuff in storage up there because I didn't know if I was going to stay down here or come back or what, blah, blah, blah. And then I was having this surgery. So it was like a lot of back and forth for a while there. And I was at this doctor's office where I was supposed to have the surgery. I was having the surgery with, and you have all these appointments that you have to do, and it was all kind of rush, rush, hurry, hurry, because it was right around Christmas time and COVID was crazy that year. And so I parked in his office and I was all crazy because of all those things I just said. And I parked too close to this stupid pole. And I even told myself when I parked there, if you park here, you're gonna, hi, Katie. Oh my goodness. Hi, hi, hi. She always says hi 3 times. Everyone should follow Shura's sheep. She makes great blankets, and she, for a long time, was one of the moderators of my 6-day kid blanket group. Are you a mod right now, Katie, or are you on hiatus? I couldn't remember. I think you're still technically a mod, but maybe you left the chat. I can't remember because you've been in and out so much. But it's good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Um, yeah, so I was just, yeah, okay, cool. Well, y'all come back whenever you're ready. You're still technically a mod. I just noticed that yesterday. I was looking at the group trying to figure out if I kicked somebody out before they blocked me or not. Um, and I was like, oh yeah, Katie's still a mod, so I'm not gonna change it. I'm just gonna leave it. Um, yeah, but I hit this stupid pole, and when I was at that doctor's office, because I was like just going crazy with all that back and forth at that time, and the insanity of everything that was happening, and I was in a big, big hurry, of course, and I wasn't listening to my intuition. And then when I pulled out, I hit that pole. And there was that dinging noise again. What is it? What could it be? What could it be doing it? It sounds like it's inside of here. I don't know what could be in here that would be making that noise, but this is where it sounds like it's coming from. It's inside of here. There's nothing electronical in here. Nothing. Y'all see me going crazy now, right? What is making that sound? I'm gonna lose my you-know-what. This is where it sounds like it's coming from. This is weird. This is freaking weird. What's making that noise? It's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. I think it's just about time to finish up. It really sounds like your phone or an iPad. It does. But notifications are off on this. So it should not be making any noises at all. I'm going to quit some things. Oh, my email doesn't make that noise. Did I hurt someone? What's this? Let's quit that. That could be it. Does it use batteries? Could it be one of these? No, these are both off. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try. Could it be a game? It sounds like that. It's I've never heard that before. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm going to tell the story of me in the parking lot, which isn't really even a funny story. I hit the damn pole, and even though I told myself not to, and I thank you for the rose, I really need it. And even though I told myself not to, I told myself, you're going to hit that when you come out. Don't park here. And then the other part of myself was like, shut up, I'm late. And so I didn't listen to myself. And when I came out, I hit the thing. I hit it. Um, and ripped off my fender and part of my bumper and really messed up a bunch of stuff inside the car that you can't see from the outside. And then I went to these guys, this collision center on the Outer Banks, and um they put it together with like zip ties and uh with like zip ties and stuff. So could it be a game? It could be a new subscriber, but I don't think so. Um, I don't think so, but it could be, I guess. Uh, yeah. So, anyways, I did not have the money or the wherewithal at that time to have it fixed because my insurance is going to cover it. I have a $500 deductible, but um, I was like, I think that happened on like December 21st. And I was doing all this traveling for Christmas. And then my surgery was on January 9th. And I had to drive all the way back up the road, for my surgery. And I was just like, I can't deal with fixing this right now. Could you please just like glue it back together or tape it or something just so I can get through Christmas? And they were like, "Oh, my soup's done. I hear it's beeping." Uh, and they did, and I remember saying at the time, "It's a Christmas miracle," because if you just looked at my car, you would never be able to tell that there was anything wrong with it. But they were like, "This is just temporary. Do not go through a car wash with this car. This is just temporary." So, yeah, so the it's been like that ever since. And then I don't know what happened down here last year, but it has just been really difficult to get that place on the phone and get them to answer, get them to set an appointment. It was a little silly with my insurance company because either I didn't take pictures of the actual damage or I took them, but I don't know what happened to them and I can't find them. And so they taped it back, they put the car back together with like zip ties and it's just like hanging on for dear life. But from the outside it looks fine. So the insurance company wanted pictures, so I'm like, okay, but here you go, but it looks like there's nothing wrong at all. So the insurance company came back and said, we're not covering this, only like $100 worth of damage here, so you're on your own. um so yeah, it just has been kind of silly and crazy. But that's what's going on with my car. And so I'm dropping it off. I'm going to go up there tomorrow and ask them, like, hey, you got a loaner for me? Or what's the. I don't really even think I need a loaner, to be honest. I just need to know how I'm going to get back home because I don't think we have Uber out here, or if there's anyone that. Is there anybody that can give me a ride home, and is he cute? Let him be single and cute. Yeah, the whole thing with the going back and forth with the insurance was seriously insane. And I don't know what, like, when I first went down there, like, I live in a place where there are not a lot of people who live here full time, and or there there are a lot of people that come down here for vacation, and maybe I had that look, so they just thought, oh, you're just doing this just for now, and then you're going to go home and take care of it elsewhere and not here. Even though I kept trying to tell them, like, I live here, I live here, I live here. I'm a local, but I had New York plates, so maybe they, and I tried to say, don't judge me by my New York plates, I live here. But now I have OBX plates, so maybe they'll treat me different now. I don't know. They seem like really annoyed with me. Insurance companies have a short window to fix things. They better not. They better not mess with me over this. I will throw a conniption. They said it had not been too long, so, and when I scheduled the work with the shop, I gave them all the information. So they said they have been talking to my insurance company at this point, but I'm going down there tomorrow. Notice I said I'm not going to call them. I am getting in my little Outlander. I'm going to drive down the road and I'm going to walk in. I might wear my giant scarf and walk in and just be like, I'm here. Give me a loaner, you know? But yeah, I definitely want to like check in with them and be like, are we still on? Are you still going to fix my car? Can I have a loaner, or can I get a ride home? Or is everything okay? Like, ask all the questions and get up in their face. And if there's any problem tomorrow, any hesitation, any then I'm going to be like, I'm taking my car somewhere else. Don't ask me where I'm going to take it. I'm pretty sure I have loaner on my policy, but I don't even know if I want to spend the money, or if I even want to bother. Because I don't really need a car if I have groceries. Even if I do have groceries, I don't need a car because I have a bike. And I can ride my bike to Food Lion. But I'm going to go get groceries tomorrow. I'm cooking my soup tonight. And I'm going to go get groceries and stuff tomorrow. And then my sister's coming with her granddaughter on Wednesday, which is the day I'm dropping off my car. And she's going to be here until, whenever. So I can take her, she can take me back down there and I can get a loaner next week if I need to, or rent a car or whatever it is I have to do. I don't know. I guess I gotta figure it out. But if I didn't have a car for 2 weeks, I wouldn't die. I might be inconvenienced. I kind of marked off my calendar too, like, I'm going to be stuck here at the house. Sometimes I don't go anywhere for like days at a time. I don't drive my car. Jason is going to make us pasta and meatballs for summer. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm going to get, when I go get groceries, I'm going to get stuff to make meatballs for my great niece. Hi, Hessa. Good to see you. Um, did I hurt someone? uh, let me see. Where are your flirtatious firemen when you need them? I don't know about those guys. That was weird. Insurance says to fix. It's going to cost my deductible, but loaner was available. Yeah. I don't know. And it's because of where I live. And I think the automobile market is going a little crazy right now. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. That's why I'm going to go check in on them tomorrow and make sure there's nothing, no one's messing around, because I am not about to be played with over this. They'll be like, here comes that lady again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I swear, if that one guy tells me one more time, makes another comment about when you get back or whatever, like as if I don't live here, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my what. All right, TikTok, here you go. Nobody asked me to stop and show my work tonight. Thank you. Y'all are learning. Let me see how many I have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5. I've got 6.5 repeats done. Oh, perfect timing. My overhead just died. All right, thank y'all for being here tonight. I think I'm gonna finish up here, and then I'm gonna gonna go eat my soup, my bean soup, ham and beans soup that I made. Y'all have a good one. And all y'all new people that joined the McKnittiverse on this call, see you tomorrow at Craft and Chat. Bye. Have a good one.